Now I'm walking. I'm trying to walk a couple of miles every day. I'm doing Zumba classes during the week. I'm doing TRX classes. I was never doing any of this when I got the Vibrate. I was barely standing on it. I started off on a walker. What?
No way, Alex.
Absolutely. I was on a walker. Yeah.
Oh
So,
my gosh, you are kidding. I had
yeah.
no idea.
Welcome to Good Vibes with Becky Chambers. Everything you need to know about whole body vibration from the world's leading expert.
For informational purposes only, not medical advice, consult a qualified healthcare professional before making health decisions. The creator of this content is not responsible for any actions taken based on the information provided.
There's a lot of new research coming out about how important muscles strength is and keeping your muscles strong and in use for not only day-to-day life, but longevity, mobility, vitality, every function in your body. It turns out your muscles are a real powerhouse for the whole thing. And a wonderful thing about whole body vibration is that it is very famous, actually, for building muscle strength. So it was originally developed for Olympic athletes, and the machines that they originally developed, working out 10 minutes on those machines would give you the benefits of an hour of conventional weight training, which is just incredible. But true, muscles are so important because it turns out when you're working intensively, your muscles are actually churning out. This is like a big thing in the news at the moment. There's a lot of research and books coming out on it and a lot of discussion about it. Your muscles are actually producing a lot of really important hormones that you need and other factors and chemicals that keep your body running properly and rebuilding and repairing itself, all parts of itself, not even just your muscles. I think we all know to build muscles, you need to work out your muscles, break them down a little bit, and then they rebuild. But it turns out it's sending these important factors all over your body, such as human growth hormone, testosterone, and even insulin, which helps regulate blood sugar. So it's very protective for all kinds of diseases and for keeping every part of your body strong and healthy. Of course, by using your muscles, you're also increasing lymphatic drainage and getting toxins out of your system and waste products, as well as bringing more oxygen, you're increasing your circulation also. It's the powerhouse that runs your whole body. Luckily, whole body vibration and working out is fun too. Once you get going with working out, it really makes you feel fabulous, makes you feel so much better, and it can be a great deal of fun. So let's talk a little bit about why vibration itself is such an effective system for working out. There's three main factors that make vibration such an intense workout. One is that when you're on a vibration plate, automatically 100% of your muscle fibers are going to be tensing and relaxing and working. Whereas, let's say you were doing a squat on the floor, only about 50% of your muscle fibers would actually be engaged and working. Whereas if you're vibrating, it's an automatic reflex, and every single muscle fiber will be working, and they will all also be tensing and relaxing the same rate as the vibration machine. And on the machines that I recommend, that's going to be 20 to 50 times per second, which adds up to something like 1,000 to 3,000 reps per minute. Now, they're little tiny reps, but it still adds up. So those two factors make it very intense. And then the third one that makes it so intense is that there's physics equations, and the effect of gravity and acceleration from the vibration ends up meaning that your body and muscles are working to hold 2 to 3 times your body weight rather than just your regular body weight. And that's like, think of a guy with a jackhammer and the arm muscles they have. It's really hard work to hold your body weight against vibration. So this is not going to feel like a jackhammer. It actually feels great. It feels a lot more like a massage, but working out on a vibration machine is a more intense way of working out. The machines that I recommend are it's more like 15 minutes equals an hour. We are not young Olympic athletes. So the kind of machine that was developed originally is not the best for people who are getting older. They're dealing with some health issues maybe, or maybe they're a more sensitive person. It's like you don't want to try to run a marathon when you're just getting started. You have to gradually build up with vibration, and you want to start slow and gentle. That's really important with vibration. Okay, so I would love to hear how you have been doing. How do you feel that the vibration is working to help you increase your muscle strength?
There's a lot of strength I've found to be gained. I started on a power plate and moved to the vibration plate, the vibe plate, which I like better. But I noticed the first time I went on a power plate at my chiropractor's office that I was already feeling very strong, and it actually boosted my level of happiness. I felt really, really contented and really happy. So when I bought the Vibe machine from Becky, I began using it all the time. And I've just found now, I think it's important to do other exercises as well. I've begun, it's interesting because now I'm walking. I'm trying to walk a couple of miles every day. I'm doing Zumba classes during the week. I'm doing TRX classes. I was never doing any of this when I got the Vibrate. I was barely standing on it. I started off on a walker.
Oh, way, Alex.
Absolutely. I was on a walker. Yeah.
Oh
So,
my gosh, you are kidding. I had no
yeah,
idea.
no, I mean,
That's phenomenal.
the
How
difference.
exciting. Yeah. Well, so just to be clear, you're using a Vibrant Health Power 1000 machine right now, I believe, right?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Okay. That is the kind of machine, that is one of the ones that I've developed, and you can find on my website, which is bcvibranthealth.com. And it is designed to be something you can do long term, and that will only be helping every part of your body, your brain, your nervous system, your physical body. And I am stunned, Alex.
It's true.
Well, we're going to have to hear more about that story.
Sure.
I want to say, yeah, that's another thing. Like vibration, one of the ways that it helps you get stronger is that it is physical therapy at the same time. And it's lowering pain and inflammation so effectively and powerfully that you end up being able to be much more active and doing other things. So yeah, and I want to make the point that Power Plate is the company that was doing the Olympic athlete machines, and they are used by big sports franchises and football players, and that's okay for them. But for your average person, I don't recommend it. There's a number of reasons why I don't recommend that one. You want a smoother, gentler vibration and a single motor. So, okay. Wow. All right. Can anybody match that story? Probably not, but I know you all have great stories.
I have one that I could share. I've had the plate, and I'm so happy to have found you, that you have these podcasts in the class, because I'm the type of person, and other people probably can relate. You buy the exercise machine or the treadmill, and then it sits there and you just put your clothes on it. You use it a few times and then you stop using it, which is kind of what I did, even with the vibration plate. It's been in my living room. It moves around, and I wasn't really using it, except I'd get on it a little bit and then get off. But because my osteoporosis levels increased, because I wasn't doing anything, I started walking. So I was walking, but then I got plantar fasciitis. I was aching and pushing through in this walking, and because I wanted the movement. But now that I'm using the vibration plate, and I use it every day, and I started low, and I'm up to like 28, and then I go 15 to 20 minutes a day. What I'm
Fantastic.
finding with my muscles is that in a funny way, I'm stronger, but I'm also more limber. Like there's oxygen, there's something about the vibration movement has helped. So I don't have the plantar fasciitis. In other
Right.
words, I know I'm building muscle and it allows me to do these other things, but I'm definitely, and I'm not stretching that much, but somehow it's really helping my muscles feel more available. I don't know. You can explain why I'm feeling this way, but it's definitely helped.
You're touching on some really important points. That physical therapy, it lowers pain and inflammation. And yes, it increases flexibility too. It's like a massage and
Right.
stretching at the same time as a workout. And there is no other modality or system that does both tightening and relaxing at the same time.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Yes.
It does make you more limber and lowers pain and stronger all at the same time. And you get more active because you can do other things. All very, very cool. And you mentioned the osteoporosis. I just wanted to throw in there that that's one of the really big things about increasing your muscle strength. And
Yeah.
it's one of the reasons I'm working my butt off. It's because strong muscles help you build bone. It is that quivering of muscle fibers and the tension of your muscles against the bone that signal your bone to increase its bone density. Working out is very, very important.
There's one more thing I want to put in there because I had some serious health issues. I had breast cancer and then the surgery and radiation, and I was overweight. And they put me on that GLP, the shots.
Sure.
And I didn't lose that much weight on it. And it had a lot of side effects for me. I wish it had worked. But the thing is, my abdomen got so like I lost muscle, right? I lost muscle on that. I can tell that I did. So here I'm taking something and I'm losing muscle, and then I'm trying to walk, and my muscles are getting really tight. But the vibration machine, I honestly feel that doing that is helping me even recover from that muscle loss from the shots. Something about those shots in my abdomen and losing a muscle needed what the vibration is providing now, so that I feel like I'm even healing this kind of pouchiness that I had. So there's probably a lot of people.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, Theresa. And the GLP-1 peptide semiglutamides are famous for you tend to lose muscle along with weight. And that is a really bad idea for your long-term health.
Yeah.
So at a minimum, you got to be exercising, and you should be doing vibration while you're doing those peptides. And if you can do it with just vibration, that's great. And we'll talk more about how it helps you lose weight too at some point. We are going to do a workout together, and I invite you all out there to do this along with my group here. And if you don't have a machine, just work out with us anyway.
For those of you who haven't done vibration before, it's very important to start slow and build up with vibration. Set it for the amount of time and the settings you know you can handle, and then just keep going with us with your machine off. All right, here we go.
Don't worry if you can't keep up. I'm going to show you different levels of each exercise, and you just do what's right for you, okay? And have your machine set at the right settings for you. So we're going to start with a beginner's squat. And that means you bend your knees and you stick your butt out a little bit, but it doesn't have to be much. It could be just a little bit, whatever's good for you. And if you can pull on straps at the same time, that is awesome. Here we go. Whew. All right. We're going to do 30 seconds on. This is the intervals. 30 seconds on, and then 10 seconds off while we move into the next position. And don't worry if you're a little behind getting in the next position, because I put an extra 10 seconds in there for the exercise. So if you don't get there till a little late, it's fine. All right. That was the first one. Second one is a lunge like this. You want one leg bent, the other leg is out behind you, and you're going to pull on the straps again. Okay? Like this. There we go. Whew. Okay, you can do it. Here we go. Do you feel yourself using those muscles? You feel your muscles working hard? It's awesome. All right. And pull on the strap. If you can't be pulling on the strap, it's fine. You could be doing this, and you don't have to be in such a deep squat. You could be like this, whatever you need. If you were just still standing on the plate like this, that's okay. All right, here we go with a cardio exercise. Now, it's going to be jumping jacks of some sort, right? If you want an easy version, you go like this, and then the other way, okay? And you don't have to lift your hands as far as I am. You could be going like this, but you're moving, okay? If you can do a full-on jumping jack, go for it. All right, this is a sort of cardio plus whole body vibration workout. It's a combination actually of a HIIT workout, which is high intensity interval training, and whole body vibration. And it is super effective for getting every system going in your body. By now you should be starting to feel the effects. All right, we're going to go back to some resistance training. All right, you're going to stand on your plate, use some kind of straps if you have them, and pull out to the sides. If you don't have straps, you can just lift your arms up. And if you happen to have some weights, which bring water bottles to class. If you don't have weights, you could be just lifting these weights up. Okay, but I've got straps. So I'm going to pull them out to the side, then I'm going to push them to the back. Like this. Whew. I'm talking too. As well. I'm not this totally out of breath. It's that I'm trying to talk too. All right, pushing back. There we go. Good job. All right. And now we're going to do the other side lunge. So remember which side you did and do the other side. If you need the easy version, just stand with one leg on there and put some weight on there, okay? If you can do a harder one, put that leg further back, get a lot of weight on there, and you can pull up on a strap. At the same time, that's good because it really makes your balance work, but you don't have to. You could be holding on to something. If you don't have a handle, you can just hold on to a counter nearby or something. If you're ready for the harder version, pull up on the straps. Listen to your body, everybody. Your body, what counts, and you really need to listen to your body. All right, doesn't matter what I'm doing, as much as how you feel. All right, cardio again, right? Okay, you're gonna lift your legs up high. You can do it walking like this, or if you're ready for this, you can do more of a jumping. Okay, this is called mountain climbing. So you're really getting a good workout here. Lifting those legs high. All right. By getting vibration is so many things. It's incredible, but it is not an aerobic workout. So by adding these aerobic exercises, we're also getting our heart rate up, increasing the oxygen. We're making it good for our heart as well as everything else and optimizing. All right. Whew. Okay, now we're going to do some tummy exercises. Core. We're getting at the core, which is really fantastic. If you've got a weight, great. If you don't, it's okay. Just do it without the weight. All right, this is the easy version. It's standing and pulling up one leg and then the other, doing like a crunch while you're standing like this. And if you're able to get down here, we got the V for victory. You're in a V shape on the plate with just your butt on the plate, right? And try to have a nice V shape to your body. You could have your arms out straight or crossed. If you need to hold on to something to balance, you could. Good job, everybody. All right, push-ups are next. Now, if you're standing, because some people can't get up and down, that's fine. Take your weights and push out, okay? This is making your arms work. And if you're down here, push-ups. Okay, I want you to know I could never do this on my toes before I started doing all this working out with a vibration machine. But if you want to start on your knees, that's fine. Doing push-ups. Or watch and do, if you can do them from your toes, then good job. This is a new thing for me. It's real exciting that I can finally do real push-ups. All right, nice job. Would you believe we're ready for cardio again? Just zooms right through. Okay, this one we're gonna take our heels up to the back, okay? So if you're walking, you can kick your heels to the back. And if you're up for going a little faster, making it a little harder, you can do it more like with a little hop or running type of step. Okay, like this. Good job. Great job. All right. Okay, here we go. You are more than halfway done. Well, just about halfway. So, good job. If you're getting real tired out there, fine, slow down. If you need to take a little rest, that's okay. And then when you can, get back to working hard. All right, next one is diagonal crunch. Okay, so you're going opposite, off to one side, and then to lifting the opposite leg. And just stick with that leg, right? Okay, this is core exercises and excellent for balance. If you can get down on the ground, onto sitting on the plate, it's like the V for victory, but you're turn on one side, one leg straight, the other knee bent, the bottom knee is bent. Can you see? And I'm trying to touch this elbow to that leg, that knee. All right, and you just crunch it as tight as you can and try to touch. Good. All right, now you're standing, triceps dip. All of these can be done without weights or with weights. But if you're standing, your elbows are up and you're dropping your hands down behind you. Just your hands and the forearms are moving, okay? So triceps muscle exercise. And if you're down here and able to do a harder one, you're on your hands, your body is off the plate, facing away, and you're doing triceps dips. Okay, good job. Make your arms strong and mighty and looking great. Okay, and even harder is to put your legs further out. Okay, you could make them straight. That's like really, really, really hard. Okay, good job, everybody. All right, next, let's see. We got one more cardio. Well, one more after that. I'm going to kick out to the sides this time. Okay. All right. That might look challenging to some of you. If you need to keep your feet touching the ground, that's fine. Or you could want to make it harder, add a little hop to it. Okay. All right. Good job. Here we go. Okay. Ooh. Nice job, everybody. You feel yourself getting stronger. Everything's tingling. Your body is woken up, it's alive, and awake. Everything's where vibration stimulates every cell in your body. Wakes it all up. All right, got another diagonal crunch. Opposite side from last time, right? So this time we're going to go this way. Like this. Here we go. All right. Nice job, everybody. Just like that. Okay. Whew. All right. And if you can get down here, you do a diagonal crunch on the other side here. All right. So you're on the other side. This time you've rolled on the other side. And the other leg is straight. The top leg is straight. Bottom leg's bent. Trying to touch opposite elbow to that bent knee. All right. Can I do it? I don't know. This side is always harder for me. All right. And pelvic bridge. This is very good for this part of your body that connects the bottom and the top, right? Very critical for health. pelvic bridge. If you don't have weights, it's all right, but get in a squat, right? And push your hips forward. You can feel it tightening all in here. Tighten your gluteus muscles and your thighs as you push your hips forward, okay? This is the easy version. Harder version, you'd be on the ground, and this is a pelvic bridge where you are down here. You lift your hips up, okay? Just like that. And you can go up and down a little bit. Oh, all right, nice job. Nice job. One more. All right, if you're getting tired, okay, just slow down, but keep moving. And if you're not tired, if you aren't worked exhausted yet, push it. All right, here we go. Lift, bend down, pick something up and throw it. Kind of like a basketball. Picking up a basketball and throw it, right? All right, here we go. Just like that. On the machines I'm using, a 15-minute workout is like an hour. That's what we're doing here. Okay, and everybody does it at the level that's right for them. You're only trying to increase your own health, not worry about somebody else. Okay, here we go. And I can tell you this works. So many people getting so much better, including me. I can't tell you where I was. All right, we got a couple more exercises. Plank is next. So if you're up here, do off to one side and then the other side, okay? Like this with a little bit of a squat. It's kind of a modified, but you're getting the same core area. And if you're down here, because some people can't get up and down, and that's fine. We're adjusting. But the standard plank is you're on your elbows and a straight line from your shoulders to your heels. And you just hold that position. And it gets surprisingly difficult after a little while. Okay. All right. You can do it. Good job. One more, and then you get a massage. Okay, because your vibration machine can give you a massage too. If you are standing, pelvic bridge. We're going to do that one again because it's so important. You've got your weights, you're in a squat, and you push your hips forward. Okay, tighten your gluteus muscles. And if you're down here and you want a bigger challenge, the pelvic bridge is this, right? You could do a one-legged pelvic bridge. Hold that for 10 seconds or so now. Then we'll switch and do the other leg. Okay, look at that. You're reaching for the skies. Hi there. All right. Good job. Fantastic. Woo. All right. Nice job, everybody. You've just done your workout, and I'm sure your body is tingling and just thanking you for getting everything woken up. We're just doing a massage right now. I'm doing a calf massage, and I put my hands behind my head. You could just stand on your machine and get a massage going through your body. Just relax. Do whatever feels great for you. Okay? You deserve a break. After working out, get something really pleasant going for yourself. Feels good. And know that you have done a phenomenal thing for your body, and it's going to thank you all day and tomorrow. Body's all revved up and ready to take care of itself. Okay. Great job, everybody.
Thank you for joining us, and come back 3 times a week. We're going to have this podcast, and you can work out with us and get yourself going, get everything working properly in your body again.